Hello, welcome to the doTERRA Business Made Easy presentation. In this, we're going to be introducing the doTERRA business. I am Lisa Moore-Clifton, a silver leader with doTERRA, and I am really excited to share this with you. I've been doing doTERRA for 10 years now, off and on, and I love this company. I love this business. It's done so much for my family. Here's a picture of me with my kids. They are my why. I want to provide a better life for them, help supporting their health, my family's health, and so many other people. When I was growing up, I had a lot of different respiratory issues that carried on through into my adult life. And I was on so many different antibiotics and things like that. And really, I was losing about a month of my life every year because of these different respiratory issues, just being, down for the count, had to recover. But since I started using doTERRA's essential oils, I was able to gain back that month every year. I think I've only had respiratory issue like once since I started using them. And so that in and of itself, I mean, I've almost gained back an entire year of my life at this point. And I couldn't help but share. I did not intend to originally, start doTERRA and start a business, but I couldn't help but share because I'd struggled for so long. And I'm finding that a lot of people are in that same boat. They find solutions and they want to share and they want to empower people's health. And so that's why I do this. And that's why I want to grow a business with doTERRA, because people are not only needing that support for their health, but also financial health as well. So I want to help you understand this one concept first. Telling you a story about the man who switched from hauling buckets to building a pipeline. So there once was a man who lived in a village that did not have running water. And so every day he would haul buckets of water from the river into the village, and it would take hours. And that was his job. Now he had job security. Everybody wanted his product. If he wanted to make more money, he would just haul more buckets. But the thing is, what if he got sick? What if his family got sick? What if he wanted to take a vacation? He really couldn't without sacrificing that income. And so he had this crazy idea one day that during the day, he would haul his buckets, and then in the evening, he would start to lay pipes from the water source to the village. And people kind of mocked him for a while there, saying, "What are you doing? Why? This is crazy." Because they couldn't really see the results. Well, one day the pipes reached the village and he was able to turn that faucet, turn that spigot, and fresh, clean water was flowing out. And from that time, his life changed. He was able to put down his buckets and he was able to provide for his family, take vacations, and be more present. And really, that is what I consider financial freedom. So, what's been your definition of financial freedom? A lot of times, it's in our traditional jobs and things like that. But the dilemma with that is that the average income needed for retirement is about $4,500 per month. And you would need a nest egg of over $1 million earning 5% interest. And really, in a 40-year working career, you would need to save and invest $27,000 per year. 75% of people age 50 have less than $5,000 in the bank account. And 98% of retired people depend on outside financial resources. And so we need to start now in overcoming this dilemma. So we have some different limitations here. We have our four main ways of getting money, and not all of them are great. So you can be an employee where you're just trading your time for money. You could be self-employed, which sounds really great at first, but there's so much overhead, and really you're still just trading your time for perhaps more money if it's successful. You could be a business owner where you have multiple people underneath you and you can have your own system and you can make money from however many people are able to work for you. You could also invest where you're putting a certain amount of money and you have a passive income from those investments growing, okay? So there's problems with each of those, but authentic direct sales can actually overcome some of those difficulties and really be an incredible option. And I'll show you why. So rather than in a traditional job where you're trading hours for dollars, you can actually have a true residual income. And now I say authentic direct sales because not all direct sales are created equal, okay? Now, instead of having a limit on advancement and earning, like in a traditional job where you have to wait for somebody to retire, things like that, there's really no limit on advancement and earning in a really great company. You're able to choose your own schedule and really build your dreams as opposed to building somebody else's dreams. So really, why direct sales? One, you have this built-in business model. You don't have to worry about product sourcing, order fulfillment, billing, all those different sort of things. In doTERRA, you don't have to have inventory, worry about shipping and like overhead type of requirements. You have a built-in education system. Especially in our team, we have an incredible system with awesome support and leadership. And there's really a low startup cost. So we've got great little kits that start at $150, and the only real requirement per month is 100 PV, so basically $100 per month of buying products for your own house. Because of course, if you're selling these, you want to know how to use them. You want to be confident that these products work for you and your family. And really, that is a very low risk as opposed to your traditional business startup where it's thousands upon thousands, and it may take up to 5 years before you really start making money with your business. And that's very different with doTERRA. So doTERRA is different. You have to check these different things with a direct sales company. For doTERRA, there's no monthly website fee, no minimum sales to maintain a rep status, no inventory needed. Customers and reps both get 25% discount, and the rep still makes money. So we're called wellness advocates. The independent reps with doTERRA, we're wellness advocates. So you're not in that place where with your friends and family you're like, oh well, I'll just give it to you at my discount, and then you end up not making any money. Well, with doTERRA, even your friends and family, all of your customers can get that 25% discount. And so there's just a win-win-win situation all the way around. So some other ways that doTERRA is different, you actually get paid in 6 different ways. One of the options is even weekly. But to get paid all 6 of those ways, you do need to purchase 100 PV, so about $100 each month, and find 1 new customer each month. Yet some of the ways of getting paid don't require these. We can talk more about that later. I do a weekly business basics training that covers all these different things to help you maximize your business with doTERRA. So some other reasons of partnering with doTERRA is that they're the most tested, most trusted. We've got over 8 million customers. Doctors and hospitals use them worldwide. Record-breaking retention rates are key. So our 65% retention rate, as opposed to the industry average, which is 13%, is unheard of. Why? Well, those of us that use the oils know it's because the oils work, right? And so because they work, you keep your customers, and it is truly a residual income coming in rather than having to replace almost 90% of your customers every year. So we're the largest essential oil company in the world. We reached billion-dollar company at the same speed as Apple did. Okay, so Apple reached billion-dollar company in 7 years. doTERRA reached billion-dollar company in 7 years. This is an incredible opportunity. We are in markets worldwide, it's privately owned and debt-free. We have the only pharmaceutical grade essential oil in the world. It hasn't happened. Nobody has done the groundwork that's needed in order to have an FDA approved pharmaceutical grade essential oil, and doTERRA has it. So one of the reasons why is because we use a global network of artisans and growers to sustainably produce essential oils while simultaneously stimulating the local economics all over the world. Many of the countries that we get our oils from are developing countries. And so we're able to support these communities. We're able to help them. If they need a well drilled, we drill it. If they need a school built, we build it. If they need a hospital built, we build it. It's incredible. It really is. We're wanting to change the landscape of the world, not just, oh, we're going to make more money and get oils at the cheapest price. No, we need the highest quality essential oils sourced sustainably while building up those communities, because as those communities are built up and they feel the love of our company, that love transfers through. Okay, I am not only sharing love with people as I help them with their health issues and support their wellness by giving essential oils to people, but I know that I'm giving love to the people that have grown these oils, distilled these oils, and having their communities lifted up. It makes me feel so good. I can't even, it's amazing. If you want to learn more about our standards for purity so that all our customers all over the world can have the most pure, potent, and effective essential oils on the earth, go to source2u.com and you can learn all about our growers and our testing. It's absolutely amazing how we're partnering with practitioners, growers, distillers, and scientists to bring this to you. The other reason to partner with doTERRA is because of the caring. Now, you've kind of already seen that with the co-impact sourcing, but we also have a nonprofit called the doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation, and they do amazing things all over the world with HOPE, which is for anti-human trafficking, clean water, disaster relief, empowering women, global health, self-reliance, and supporting children. So even in my own local area, Healing Hands reached out to me as a leader in doTERRA and said, hey, do you have refugees coming in? We'd like to send you emergency relief kits. I'm like, yes, we are. So they sent me over $10,000 in relief kits to distribute that we're going to start distributing here really soon. And I was just blown away. And so I encourage my team to continue to support Healing Hands so that they can continue to bless people all over the world. So a lot of questions that people have is, okay, how do I make money with doTERRA? How much time is involved? Could it work for me? And what are the next steps? So how you make money is pretty simple. You help people with their health goals by sampling them with essential oils. You loan them your essential oils, you give some to them so they can find solutions. So you sample, you teach them how to use it, you help them get started with their own doTERRA membership, and then you support them on their wellness journey. And whether that is only health wellness, that's awesome. And then also you can support them in their financial wellness as well. Now, we have ways to support all the people that come into doTERRA, because there's really 3 types of people that come into doTERRA. One wants to live a wellness lifestyle. So we have our VIP group and our weekly trainings on how to use essential oils. And you could, as you meet people and introduce people to oils, you just plug them into that. We also have weekly trainings for those that are wanting to share essential oils. So the business basics, business made easy, we show you how to effectively share essential oils with people so that you aren't just left to your own devices and figuring out how to do this. We'll show you what works and show you how to do it authentically with love. And then for those that are wanting to build a doTERRA business and not just reach the people in their immediate circle, but help impact more lives through the circles of other people that are passionate about wellness. And so those that are really wanting to build an income with doTERRA and create financial freedom, we have wonderful mentoring programs, wonderful systems that are proven and tested and that are free as well. So how much time is involved? Now, the key is consistency. Now, I learned this a little bit late. I attended for these past years when I went to school and things like that to get my teaching degree, because I have a degree in biology and chemistry, but I went back to school to get my teaching degree, and I had taken some time off while I built that profession. And so I didn't have that consistency as I do now, and realizing the power of it. So when I talk about these hours per week, this is consistent. And so you need to just ask yourself, what are you wanting to create and how much time are you willing to commit on a weekly basis? And then we'll talk about what the payoff will be. So if you want to just get your products paid for, we're talking 3 to 5 hours per week for 3 to 6 months. Okay. And then it will be a residual with the customers that you have of your products being paid for. Okay. Now, if you want to supplement your income, you want to do 10 to 15 hours per week, depending on what that looks like for you. What number is that for you of how you want to supplement your income? And again, in like 6 to 12 months, you have this supplementary income coming in every month from the customers that you've already brought in. Okay. Then if you want to replace your income, you need to do 15 to 30 hours per week. And again, for 6 months to a year. And when you're replacing, it may be more of a year to 2 years. Okay. Because if you have that goal of replacing your income, you do need to build a good organization. And so that takes some time. But think about it, the time that you've put into your current business, as opposed to 2 years at 15 to 30 hours per week, that is a pretty good payoff. All right, so the question that people have, well, could it really work for me? Well, I don't have this huge social media following. I don't, I'm not an influencer, It doesn't matter. The true thing that you need to have is a passion for helping people. Do you want to help people? Are you passionate about natural things? And can you follow a system and get things done? If you can say yes to these, then this can absolutely work for you. And it just all depends on what you want to create. And wherever you are, we can support you with that goal. So if you're looking for paying for your product or supplementing your income, you're looking at these couple of different ranks in doTERRA. We have different ranks, and you can see the monthly income and then the average months it takes to get there. And I'll explain all of these different things in my business basics training every week. If you're wanting to supplement your income or replace your income, remember we're talking, looks like 15 to 30 hours per week. And then you have this potential for month. Now these are averages for all of doTERRA, okay? Monthly incomes, and then also the average of all of doTERRA of how to get there. So with this, a lot of people, you can replace the income at like gold or platinum. And on average, it takes 27 to 37 months to get there with that consistent 15 to 30 hours per week. And I mean, that's really incredible to invest that sort of time in 2 years and have that sort of return. So one of the 6 ways of getting paid is called this power of 3. Now, I explain this more later, but basically you are finding 3 people that are passionate about shifting to a natural lifestyle using doTERRA. And you have this little team of like 600 in sales, and you get a $50 bonus. You help each of them get their little team. Then you have a $250 bonus, and you help them get their teams. It's a $1,500 bonus. Now, don't let this confuse you. It's just a little example so I can see the potential, because you might be thinking, well, 50 bucks a month, that's not really a big deal. But if you look at it from an investment term, if you have that $50 coming in on the regular, and it takes an average of 3 months to get that $50 bonus on the regular, then you would, if you were just having that from investment, $50 from your investment each month, you would have to have $12,000 invested. So if somebody told you, hey, if you did this job for 3 months, at the end of the 3 months, I would put $12,000 into an investment for you and you'd get 5% back every month, would you do it? Most people would absolutely say yes. Well, that's what we're talking about here because of the amazing retention rate with doTERRA. And then you can see with the other ones, for that 250, it'd be like 60,000 and so on and so forth. It's really an amazing opportunity. At silver, which takes about a year to get there, that would be like a $528,000 investment and so forth. So where do you see yourself? Do you want to just live the doTERRA lifestyle and uplift you and your family? Awesome, I would love to support you. If you're interested in sharing or building a business with doTERRA, wonderful, let's talk. I wanna plug you into our resources and work with you to reach your goals. So next steps with this, if you have first off, do you have an account? If you have a doTERRA account already, you need to make sure that you're part of our loyalty rewards program and that it is set up at 100 PD every single month. And we can show you how to do that. Just reach out to me or your wellness advocate that showed you this video. Or if you're not started yet, you can choose a kit and set up your LRP. It is really that simple. And then after you do that, we can put you into our existing resources and all of our free trainings, and then start making a list of the people whose lives you want to touch with these oils, that you want to share these wonderful oils with, because that is really it's the most fun thing. So thank you so much for watching this. And I would love to give you some free gifts. So if you go to gg.gg/bizvideogift, then you fill out that form and I can get some free gifts to you. And again, thank you so much. Again, that's gg.gg/bizvideogift. And the link will also be in the description on this YouTube video as well. Take care, everybody. Bye.